side of life. I am Gabriella, and this is your number one talk news and sports radio station here in Port Harcourt, 92.3 Nigeria Info. It's 22 minutes gone past 12. The conversation begins here. We're going to talk about Nigeria deploying robots and AI to help fight crime. Guess who says so? The Senate. They are bent on kicking crime out the window, out the door as a matter of fact, and they intend to do so using robots and AI. We'll talk about that shortly. At 1 o'clock, the news update kicks in, and right after, I'd like to know what you think about this. Is it always true that where you grew up, or where you grew up in rather, shapes who you become in life? Is that statement always true in all circumstances? We'll have a conversation at 1 o'clock, and of course it's a Thursday, so at 2 p.m., right after the news update, Mind, Body and Soul kicks in. We'll talk about the third wave, potential third wave of COVID-19 in Nigeria. Don't go away.
Different ideologies,
different perspectives.
Share your views on the sunny side.
92.3 Nigeria Info.
Let's talk.
Let's talk.
Welcome back to the show. Don't forget, you can be a part of all our conversations by calling in live, sending a message on WhatsApp. And remember, we'll always stream on Facebook, so you can always connect with us on there and watch us as you drop your comments on Facebook as well as on YouTube. The numbers, in case you don't have them yet, are 0817 923 0002, 0817 923 0003. You can also call 0817 923 0007, or the female caller line 0817 923 0009. On WhatsApp, it's 0809 030 6416, 0809 030 6416. And Facebook, we're streaming live at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH, as well as on YouTube at Nigeria Info PH. So, yesterday, the Senate said that the Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy had established a center where artificial intelligence and robots would be deployed to fight crime and criminality across the country. Now, the Senate stated this during the consideration of a report on the spate of growing insecurity in Nigeria, and the report was submitted by the Joint Committee on Legislative Compliance and Communications, which was led by Senator Aderele Oriolowo during the plenary. Now, the Senator Adelere said in his presentation, further revealed that the SIM registration exercise by the Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy, which kind of makes a provision of the national identity number compulsory, has drastically reduced the use of phones by kidnappers. Lots of people would argue anyway as against that, for the purpose of negotiations. And according to him, the earlier successes of the SIM registration were compromised by the numerous agents recruited by the communications companies that register SIM cards across the 774 local government areas of Nigeria. However, the Senate came up with a solution, a stellar idea, as a matter of fact, saying, you know what, we are, as a matter of fact, we have, because the center has already been established. So we're going to establish a center that would fight crime and criminality with the use of robots and AI. Now, when I saw this report, I'm a very visual person. I began to think in my head, how will this play out? So you wake up in the morning, you get ready for work, you step out of your house rather, heading to work, and you see a robot down the street chasing a criminal. Yeah, stop there, criminal. Push, push. I don't know how's that going to play out, but that's just my head. Anyway, what do you think about this? How do you think robots would help in our fight against crime? That is a big question on this. Think about it practically. Are we there yet? We're still having conversations about e-voting. We're still having, as these robots detect who a criminal is. What kind of, are we looking at financial crime offenders? What kind of crime will these robots be wired to fight? How would it happen? I'm thinking about the how. I don't know. It just seems like I don't really know Nigeria enough. Maybe I've been looking down on us. Maybe, just maybe, I have been taking us for granted. We do have the ability, in spite of all our challenges, to pull this through. So tell me, what do you think? The phone lines are open. The floor is yours. Let's talk. 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0003. You can also call 0817-923-0007 or the female caller line 0817-923-0009. How do you think robots would help us in our fight against crime across the country? Remember to turn down the volume on your radio when you do call. Kwando is on the line calling from Kwano is calling from Umboba. I will get to his call in a minute. Let's see if I can find that. Where did that go? I'm not sure where that went. I'm not sure where that went. All right, I'll get to that shortly. You can send your messages via WhatsApp. The WhatsApp number is 0809-030-6416. 0809-030-6416. We're also on Facebook, so you can join in on there at Nigeria Info 92.3 page. So yes, finally. Akwando, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, my
Good afternoon.
Yes, there's a saying that there is nothing that is impossible for the willing mind. I think my father also said that we learn to do by doing. So if our government or our people want to use artificial intelligence or robotics to fight crime, and they are serious about it, I think we can do it. After all, the places they call cyber crime, it is head and hand and heart and everything that we have that they themselves have. So I don't think that it's impossible. It's just a matter of having the willpower, the ability or the interest of doing it. I think it's possible, my sister.
Okay.
Yes.
Okwando, thank you so much for your thoughts. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Daniel again.
Go ahead.
Well, I don't know how we can get into such, we might call it technological know-how or science, as to say. Nigeria Info, what the station is made is a brutal topic, and you have brought this one. What are we going to say? Country that has no electricity, and we are discussing what even the civilized countries are not there yet.
Who says that they are? They really are. They are there. The question is, can we get there? Do you think it's possible? Do you think the Senate will succeed with this plan? Good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. This is Victor coming from Ozoba.
Go ahead, Victor.
This issue has stand now. Do you think that that's the solution to this problem that we are into in this country?
It could be. We've never tried it, have we?
Okay, our government, they are not capable enough to fight the corruption in the country. If not, they fight or they will, I don't know what they're going to do about it. To bring robots to fight corruption in this country. I thought we have a leader that can be able to do all those things. I don't know. They should look for a way and solve the problem, not bring robots into the country. That's not the best solution.
Okay. Thank you very much for your thoughts. I've got Ike calling in from Ngboba. Good afternoon, Ike.
Yeah, good afternoon, Gabriella.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, it's quite an interesting topic. But again, it's laughable. It's not something that can work. But here in Nigeria, we always try as much as possible to put the cart before the horse. Naturally, the issue of crime and criminality in this country, have we been able to address the root causes? There's so much hunger in the land, unemployment, and what have you. The Senate is only interested in this one now because the issue of insecurity is affecting everybody. That's why they are, running helter-skelter to see how to fight insurgency, criminality, and what have you. Let us start creating jobs. Let us start making people comfortable, at least to an extent. You will see that these issues will be addressed to a very high extent. This issue of criminality. There's so much hunger in the land, so much, restiveness, the youth. So everything that you try to do in this nation without addressing these basic problems, the people are there. Look at the Yahoo people. Every day they are busy devising new means of beating whatever security, whatever they put on. So these are the issues. Let us address the basic issues. Then most of the things will naturally be nipped in the bud. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Kurt is calling from Choba. Good afternoon, Kurt.
Yeah, afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, after robot, afternoon. Robots are being the best option for Nigeria because there's a lot of corruption in the country. But the situation where Nigeria have no power. And Nigeria, we don't have jobs. We are kind of a lack of employment, unemployment in Nigeria. Then robots will come now and take over human jobs. What do you think about that? That is the area it will be a danger to Nigeria. Because robots are doing a lot of things now. You can see robots treating a patient in the hospital. You can see robots working in the factory. You can see robots driving a car. Or taking over human jobs. That is another way Nigeria will end up in crisis. Right, over, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. Richard is calling from GRA. Good afternoon, Richard.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I want to react to the issue of having the to fight crime. To me, I think it's putting the cart before the horse. Reason being that countries that effectively use this technology to fight crime already have a database. They already have something to work with. AI don't just work like that. It works with a database. It works with information, data that have been collected over a period of time, and they teach the AI, the system, how to respond to issues like that. But now we are in a system where there is really no data. We have scrabble of data, yes, scrabble of data, but there's no national data as it should be. I think that's what the NIN is trying to come up with, but really they've not done justice to that. So jumping up to the point of using AI to fight crime, I think it's just going to be a huge waste of resources, but let's say it works. But that's my thought. But thank you.
All right, thank you very much. A lot of concerns about the functionality. How indeed will this happen when we still have issues with data collation and storage? These are some tangible concerns the Senate did not address yesterday. Maybe they figured out the future of tackling crime in Nigeria. Do you think perhaps this would also bring to the barest minimum some kind of influence in the justice system? So when a criminal has been arrested and is to be prosecuted, there is always that question of, are you sure this case is going to be, judged fairly? Are you sure there'll be no, foul play in here? But with the use of robots, that will be brought down to, I guess, the barest minimum. Do you think this is also another way to tackle that problem? Will Nigerians be open to the idea of robots fighting crime? How will the police, our security officials, how will they take this partnership, this supposed partnership? I just, so many questions in my head. I just wonder about a lot of things, really. But we've got about 20 minutes on the line, rather on the clock, and I'd like that you call in. I want to hear your thoughts, if you have or share the same sentiments as I do, and perhaps we can come to some kind of reasonable conclusion at the end of the hour as to the future of of this. Alison is on the line from Diobo. Good afternoon, Alison.
Morning, Gabriella.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, okay, afternoon, sorry. Our problem in Nigeria.
Tell me.
We don't, I kind of, if you want to buy, I have a bottle here now. You buy that bottle. Use that bottle the way it's supposed to be, to the benefit of your people. You will use that bottle in your front. Want to pick up a knife. You're using one hand, dragging open. You can't achieve one. I think this is not another way to go and borrow money. Yes, because the one you borrow, you have not paid. Drop off for what? What we need in Nigeria to fight crime is political will. If our leaders have a political to say, good thing is good thing, bad is bad. My sister, even the people of Haram, they will leave Nigeria. So they are not serious. No robot for what? Which robot? From where? With all what technology?
Okay.
We are using one hand to gather all the good things. Gather. At the end of the day, no achievement, nothing to show for it. Why don't we put us on one? If I say of somebody that is a citizen, I'm not a citizen member. I work for back Nigeria. We give us the phone we are using today. Easy communication. If I want to talk to my old mother in the village now, I will call him, we talk. Nothing bad. Now we remember him for that. Let this man give us one thing that we will remember him for. Not gathering everywhere, here and there, and no one is working.
But Alison, this is something. Hold on, Alison. Oh dear. All right.
Mark my word.
Okay. Thank you very much for sharing. Let's speak to Eric, who's calling from Bunny. Good afternoon, Eric.
Good afternoon, brother.
Good afternoon.
Okay, I want to do the same line with you. I don't think this approach will work. Because they have not taken good care of the physical human beings that are there. It all shows that if these robots come, they will abandon them.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by they will abandon them?
There will be services. It will need services. Servicing. I mean.
Yes.
I don't know if it is Wi-Fi. I don't know if it is electric. I don't know the kind of approach they want to use in operating it. But I know that they will abandon it because if it is network, our network providers, they are not strong. If it is electricity, our electricity system in this country is not strong. So it shows that it's dead before arrival. Except maybe they will tell me that the robots will be working by themselves, like it's God that will be controlling it. But if it is in the Nigeria system here, it will not work. It will not work.
Okay. All right, Eric. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. Remember, we're streaming on Facebook. All you need to do is go search at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Click the follow button or the like button, and you can join the conversation. You see our stream right there, so you can watch us, ask your comment at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. On WhatsApp, the WhatsApp number is 0809-030-6416. I'll be getting to that shortly, but let's speak to Samson. Samson is calling from Ngboba. Good afternoon, Samson.
Yeah, good afternoon, Sister Gabby.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I think the problem with our country is that there's a systematic failure. We have failed as a country. Even if we bring robots will not find the solution to this country. If our people are sincere, the senators are sincere, let them look into the basic problem that is confronting Nigeria. Is it a robot? The people are hungry. There is no employment in this country. So if the basic needs of the people are given to them, definitely this problem will be taken care of. It will even take care of itself. So there is no need going to America to award contract to them to go and bring robots from one place. After some time, this will be abandoned. This project will not work. My suggestion is that let them provide employment for Nigerians. Let them give food to Nigerians, and this will be taken care of. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Samson, for your thoughts. We've got about 15 minutes on the clock. Let's head on out to WhatsApp. Innovative thinking, but I have subtle issues concerning structure and capacity. Felix Okonkwo, I share the same concerns with you. I mean, there are so many questions to ask regarding this somewhat noble idea as presented by the Senate. What will the structure be like? How will they function? The functionality. What structure will be put in place for their functionality? To what extent will they fight crime? What kind of crime will they be fighting? Will they only be functioning in, for instance, Abuja or Lagos, or will they be functioning in every state of the country? So many questions to ask. Let's see. I think it's possible, but first, let's tackle the inability to provide 24 hours per supply nationwide. I mean, how can a country that doesn't have the accurate data of its citizens control the mobile AI? Our leaders are confusing us with unrealistic matters. Temple Owonali P. Thank you so much for that. Genesis is on the line from Iwofen. Good afternoon, Genesis.
Good afternoon, Gabby.
Good afternoon.
Today's another line altogether. This is one thing that Nigerians are afraid to face is the reality. Even this robot will not work. They equally understand that this thing will work. We have just decided not to develop human capacity and bring about these things to convince develop the things in Nigeria.
Okay, Genesis, thanks for sharing. Let's see, back on WhatsApp. Nigeria is not yet ripe for this. That is according to Ken. That says they want chop money again. It's one of these schemes in high places where is the gas-powered vehicles and genset promised us last year. Sunny from Chuba is asking. Hello, Gabby. I feel like it's possible if we set our minds to it, in spite of the fact that we are still struggling with basic ICT things. Don't forget that as impoverished as North Korea is, they almost top the charts in nuclear weapons manufacturing. Bob says Nigerian government and their agencies like to build castles in the air. They need robots to fight bandits that they can go to deliver motorcycles and foodstuff. Okay, I don't quite understand, but moving on now. It's impossible in this country, technology-wise, we no follow. Justice from Port Harcourt says. All right, let's see. Okay. That says, if you ask me, robot to fight crime is a good thing. If other countries are doing it, let us give it a try and together make it work. We must not kill a project before it even starts. I've come to notice that we, the masses, kill whatever government wants to do before they do it. If not, how can people go about removing all the manhole covering the drainages and still turn around to blame government? So let's pray the robot thing works and it will create jobs for IT guys as well. IBC says. All right, IBC. Let's see. Williams from Fuche Community says, no strong political will, no strong forensic technology methods to fight, no constant power supply, no employment for our teeming youth, etc. Gabby, without taking care of the above, it will be a chartless voyage committed to failure. All right, Williams from Future Community, thank you so much for that one. I mean, while I was reading that, I was just painting pictures in my head. Imagine one of the robots, or perhaps a couple of these robots, trying to, round up a criminal, and while trying to arrest the criminal, the batteries just go off and they just shut down. I mean, that's just me playing in my head. That's besides the point. Anyway, let's speak to Andy. Andy is calling from Abba. Good afternoon, Andy.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I want to get back on the topic you raised this afternoon.
Go ahead.
When you look at the structure and the kind of leadership they have in Nigeria, if I'm to say, robots cannot work, you cannot even work one post because there is no electricity in Nigeria. Is it not really that they want to control the robot? Who is there to control the stock? No, we will not making it in the state. It will not work. Allow them to spend better. It will not work. Thank you very much.
All right, Andy, thank you so much for that. Let's head on out to Facebook. Remember, you can join the conversation on Facebook. We're streaming live, so you can watch us as you comment at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Ibulobo Darlington on Facebook says, this is the biggest joke of this administration. Johnson Adokie says, not today. Okay. King Boy Eze says, how is the Nigerian Senate going to achieve such technological development in a country where nothing seems to be working well? This is another means of embezzlement of funds by the failed APC-led federal government of Nigeria. This is from Alilonu George. He says, another avenue to steal the money. They cannot buy drones to monitor bandits and herdsmen. Israel Ungwoke says, story for the gods. Tochuko Israel says, so now they want to use technology. The robots they're going back to use, is it not network that they will still use? But when it comes to the story of using electronic means to transmit votes, they will start giving excuses about network and how the NJ are not capable. How the NJ is not capable. LOL, the government is not serious. Kingsley Ali says, another avenue to steal money. Noble Ifinitom says, the money, this is money lutenization. Wow, another new word, I guess. Prophecy honorables. Oh, I beg your pardon. He says, I prophesy honorables and senators will go home smiling all day for this underdevelopment. Shame on all Nigerians, Noble says. All right, Omar Jonal Ogona says, Nigerian leaders do not have direction, and do not know where they're going. All right, so back to the phone line, 0817-923-0002, 0003, 0817-923-0007, or 0009. OG is on the line. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Gabby.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, Gabby, if you ask me, I think the whole thing boils down to two things, like two advantages to some persons, if you ask me, because I think if that bill or anything should come on, it's going to be that some persons will be empowered monetarily, and I think that is another way also of embezzling money, if you ask me. It's not a bad idea, but the process has to go through some rigorous, if you ask me, and at the end of the day, it won't come to the limelight. But what I'm saying is, let's fix some certain things that are necessary. That is not Nigeria's problem, as per now, if you ask me. Civil servants, minimum wage is no longer buying rice. These are some of the issues that should come up to some of our people out there that will help the people. So bringing up issues like that, I don't think it's necessary, because anyway, to our own advantage, because everybody is seeking for topics or headlines to come while we comment and still look at them. Thank you very much.
All right, Jude is calling from Elakahia Housing Estate. Good afternoon, Jude.
Yeah. We the masses of Nigerians, we are really our own problems. Not even the government, not even the leaders, we all have at every time. Let's say if the infrastructure is being put in place, we are the people that we go vandalize it and make it not work. If robot fighting security is working in other countries, why will it not work here? Let's give it a trial. But my problem is the masses we will make it not to work. We will vandalize everything. The technology, those people in other countries are not better than Nigerians. That will even offer us employment. It will improve technology if we give it a trial, if we support the government and make it work. That's my take.
All right, Jude, thank you so much for that. Ida is calling from Ankara. Good afternoon, Ida.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Daddy, I don't think that will work here because our power system will fail us. If that will work, you normally go about the road now. You see this motor van that used to control this caterpillar. Maybe they'll put back the caterpillar will be working. If they will employ those boys, they will be working on those things then. It will work.
But it's a power sector, not, you know, I think most of your studio, before you are talking, light went off, you want to power generator. Not to work in this Nigeria because there is no competent people. Thank you very much. I don't know if that's what
thank you so much for your thoughts, but I disagree. You know, Nigeria will work, you know, if we put our hands to the plow. Smart is calling from Umudara. Good afternoon, Smart.
Good afternoon, Gabriella.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, on the issue of issue to fight crime, it is possible if the government have the political will, have the deliberate action to execute it. It is possible. We can start from the Federal Capital Territory or Abuja or Lagos. Start from there. We cannot cover the whole Nigeria at a time. It could be a matter of making sure that children born have database from the hospitals they were born as they grow up. Then, for example, now, there are some certain vehicles that you cannot use at Abuja. Any recreative vehicle you cannot use at Abuja. It can start that way. That distance will be established in Abuja. From here, gradually it will extend to the other 20 states of the federation. It's not something that will be done one day. So the idea of saying it cannot work, there will investment, that shouldn't come. Let it start. Let them do the groundwork, the foundation first. From somewhere, from my point, then take it to the nooks and crannies of the country. For me, it is possible. I'm talking about the employment. So America that has such things, don't they have crime? They have employment. They have a lot of employment in America. See, there is crime there. So let us not use unemployment as a way of jettisoning this idea. Even if you give them a work to do, he will still go to thief. So let us forget about unemployment and all that. If the government has the political will, they should start it from somewhere, then we go to the next stage.
Okay. Thank you very much. Let's hear what Nnamdi has to say. Nnamdi is calling from GRA. Good afternoon, Nnamdi.
Good afternoon, Gary.
Good afternoon.
Yes, for me, I think robots can work in Nigeria, but first of all, let them start from, let them go to robot that will fight Boko Haram. Let the robot defeat Boko Haram first before they start taking up to other things. Thank you.
All right. Let's start with fighting bandits and Boko Haram with robots, and then we can transition to criminals. 4 minutes on the clock. We're going to wrap up right now with a few messages on Facebook. Kelvin Jumba says not possible. Don Pexianak says, how is that possible in Nigeria? This is laughable. Ernest Megwiech says, I wonder why these politicians talk as if Nigeria is ready for anything. Well, too many messages here. I can't take them all. Apologize for that. At 1 o'clock, the news update, and right after, conversations continue right here on the sunny side. I'd like to know what you think about a person who grew up in a certain area, environment, and as against another person, I'll give you the story then, who grew up in another area, and both turned out somewhat similar. We'll have a conversation about how where a person grows up influences who they eventually become as they grow. Don't go away.
We keep the conversation going. The conversation.